Yo, what's going on, guys? This is your boy PoisonedOkami here. Used to be Yamanaka's Poison, now renamed as PoisonedOkami. And in this video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to do drifting correctly in CTR. Now, I'm expecting a lot of you by now to sort of know how to drift correctly in CTR. In my last video, I did sort of touch up on this a little bit with my CTR tutorial on how to do braking and hopping correctly, so you get around sharp turns with the advanced characters such as Tiny, Dingodile, Pentapenguin, people like that. But anyways, so in this one, I am basically going to be showing you how to do drifting on straight roads. This is going to be a very easy tutorial, hopefully. If you follow the guides of this video, it should make a lot of sense to you. And then we're going to use Coco Parking as an example because it's basically the easiest track to learn drifting correctly. And once we get onto that, once you learn all of that, it should just be completely fine to you. You should just master it, and then you can go around pretty much like any track, drift like a king, and it'd be super easy, dude. I love tea, dude. British stuff, man. British stuff. Cup of tea. Love it. Yeah, anyways, I want to cut to the gameplay. This is just an example one you're seeing here. I'm going to cut to the gameplay and I'll commentate over it, explain how it all works, and yeah, let's learn how to drift. Very good. Okay, so as you can see, I'm choosing Coco Park for the drifting tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to pause here. I'm going to replay this back. Notice how I rev up my engine. So I rev it up so it's like full, and then I get like a max boost. So I press X and I rev up, and up. So you release, so you hold X, and when it goes red, like when it fills up, you release X, and then you press it down again, and then you basically keep revving. So you go me 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 me. Like you basically rev it up and up and up, like that, like up down up down up down. So you get a full boost, and then you boost ahead. So with this, as you can see, a nice little hop there. So nice little drift around the corner, standard drifting. But notice how I'm drifting away from the turn. So drift around here like this. So the key to doing this is drifting one way and then looking the other. This is how you drift on straight roads. So I'm drifting inwards, I'm looking outwards. Drift in, look out. By looking out, I'm keeping her straight. I do a little hop to readjust her so she doesn't close in too much. This is just like a standard example. I'm not trying hard with this one. I'm just doing it like casually just to get it across. So again, straight road. Looking towards the stand, I'm drifting towards the road. Looking towards the rock, I'm drifting out towards the fields. You see how my cart is facing one way and I look the other. So in a second, I'm going to show you an example of hopping to like readjust, like here. So I notice how I hopped to the right. So it's very quick movement of the analog stick, but hopping helps you readjust, like so. So drifting inwards, again, I was too close to the edge, I hopped to the side. So what you want to do is you want to hit R1 and then quickly turn your analog stick, just so you don't like mess up your positioning. So this is good positioning and good drifting. So with this, I'm getting a little faster now. As long as you've got constant fire on the back of your cart, like you can see with Amy here, you're doing good. That's basically it. So drifting around this corner, obviously I drift inwards the same direction as my cart if I want to turn a corner, and if I want to drift straight, you turn away from where your cart is facing. So my cart is facing inwards, I'm turning outwards. You want to like point the analog stick outwards. So basically, in basics, look the opposite way to where your cart is drifting. Your cart's drifting inwards, you turn your steering wheel outwards. So there's an example of Amy. I'm going to show you an example of Polar as he's slightly harder, and just so you get a better idea of different characters and how they work. So here we have Polar on the Coco Park here. Boom, start here. So with this one, again, as you can see, he turns a lot more sharp than what Amy did. When you point in a direction, his cart goes fully in that direction. As you can see, I'm trying to look out, and I'm just losing control. This is because Polar's handling stat is absolutely maxed out. Him and Pura and a few other characters have like the best handling stat in the game. I'm still making it possible with Polar, as you can see. But as you can see, drifting straight is hard. I have to drift straight to get around that corner. If I closed in, like I would have done with Amy, I would have gone straight onto the grass. So just bear in mind, if you have a favorite character who's like in the beginner class or in an intermediate class, that their their handling isn't like the advanced characters. So when you're turning corners and stuff and you're drifting, you just gotta bear in mind that you want to start your drifts from a different position on the road. So with Polar, for example, I'm cancelling a lot more. I'm hop cancelling, so I hop, turn the other way. I'm looking outwards a lot more. I'm doing more drifts with Polar than I would with Dingodile in this situation. I'm hopping a lot more. I'm hop cancelling, and I'm drifting way more frequently than what I would with Dingodile. So with Dingo Dial, I'm doing lots of like dragged out drifts, which you're about to see soon. But with Polar here, just so I can keep the speed going, I have to keep hop cancelling and readjusting myself on the road. I can close in here, but see how I only close in a little bit? Now look straight back out again. And as you can see, you can probably tell that I'm wiggling my analog stick a little bit just to gain, like, maintain, like, you know, speed and maintain my position on the track. See, I had to hop twice there just so I didn't drift onto the grass, so I can get that nice, lovely drift around the corner. It's things like that you have to bear in mind when drifting with other characters. So now I'm going to go on to Dingo Dial, and I'll show you an example with him, and I'll show you, like, me trying with him, and how I got, like, my high score with Dingo Dial. So, with this one, this is me trying with Dingo Dial, so I'm going to show you another example. So max drift, max boost there. I'm looking outwards as I'm drifting in, but even though you look outwards, your cart still drifts where it's looking. So my front wheels are looking towards the grass, so it's gonna go towards the grass there. So this is where you hop cancel, hop, drift again. As you can see, my drifts with Dingo Dial are a lot more dragged out. Hop cancel just to revert myself. Nice little drift closing around the corner. This is how drifting is done. So it's basically the act of drifting one way and looking on the other way. If you can perfect this, you'll be drifting around any track very easily if you can put your mind to it. I want you guys to practice this on Coco Park and get a very good time on Coco Park. If you prove that you can do that, it just shows that you're doing it right. Basically, another way to show you're doing it right is that throughout the whole entire time trial here, my cart has fire on the back of its exhaust the whole time. It's always on fire. That's what you want. You want constant fire. If your fire begins to die out, then you're doing something slightly wrong. But you want your flames and your cards like this. This is reserves, and this is basically what happens when you keep drifting back to back. Your cart stacks it all up and basically like keeps up like an overall speed. So again, drifting towards, hop, drift the other way. It's a constant left and right drifting thing, so you can keep driving straight. And when you're drifting inwards, you look out on a straight road. So again, looking out here, hop, boost, beautiful. That's basically what you want. And as you can see at the end here, Dingo Dial, even though he's like taking the wheel now, you can see the flames are still continuing. This is what reserves are, is all my reserve speed stacked up at the end there. And it keeps me going for a very long time. Anyway, guys, I hope this was helpful to you. So my best lap here was 29.09, and my overall was 1:29.69. See if you can try and beat it. That'd be pretty cool. You know, that's a nice little goal for you guys, I guess. Obviously, I'd advise doing it with an advanced character like Tiny, Dingodile, Penta, the flag girls like Tona or Amy or something. Yeah, try it with them because they have the good stats for it. But yeah, guys, any questions, be sure to ask down below in the comment section. I will try my best to answer them for you. And in that respect, it's been your boy, PoisonedOkami. As always, Janet.